Hey world, Phoenix 1-3 coming to you from Ballard Point, no freedom zone. um, yeah, so why am I wearing this kind of mask? Well, let me tell you. Because I normally wear the neck gaiter with the cool design and all that. And the reality is, yesterday they told me that you're no longer allowed to wear the cool masks like this. That this is unauthorized by the VA. That now all patients and everybody is required to wear one of these. And yet, it's absolutely fucking stupid, period. Because the rest of the world is trying to hold on to these for medical people, medical staff, and first responders. And yet the VA is going through them like a nymphomaniac goes through condoms. Yeah. So I hate those things because they don't have the breathability of the neck gaiters. And where does the air go when I breathe? Right up into my glasses. It ends up being like looking into a mirror after you've taken a scalding hot shower for like an hour. Yeah, that's basically what it ends up looking like. Just, it's stupid. And let's talk about government funding and government waste 101. Now, having 8 years in the Army, I'm kind of familiar with this. Now, every part of the government is given a certain amount of money for their budget. Now, the thing is, you have to spend that budget. You have to spend that amount. If you don't spend all of that amount, it's hard to justify getting the same amount next fiscal quarter. Or, like most government agencies will do, arguing that you need to get more money than you had the previous quarter. And basically in the military, how we did it was we buy shit. When we were leaving Baghdad and heading back to the base, our supply sergeant used the funds to buy 4 brand new sets of Army, the ugly ass grandma's couch digital uniforms with the tags on them. We said, don't wear them. Turn them into CIF. That way you don't get charged for any of that. So yeah, that's government waste. Now, the VA is more than likely having everybody wear them, and at the main RMR Rocky Mountain Regional Hospital, they're changing them out on patients, the in-care patients, every day. Wear one, throw it away. Wear one, throw it away. As far as I know, we're still short on masks, and the VA is just wasting them. I think it's stupid. I think it's ridiculous. Everybody else I know out there, hospital-wise, is encouraging people to wear their own cloth mask from home, make your own, all that shit, and the VA is just, So, congratulations, healthcare. The VA is the reason you're short on masks. That's my little rant. Oh, actually, I got a little bit more to that rant. When they told me about this, I checked on those masks that I had ordered last month. I checked the order. I went to the emails, and with the order number, the website's gone. It's called addictt.com. A-D-I, hang on, ADDICTTEE.com. If you can find it, don't buy from there. Because as far as I know, they took my money and ran. I ordered 2 nice replaceable filter masks that would satisfy the requirements of wearing them around here. And last I heard, it's in production. That was April 17th. I haven't heard anything. Tried finding their website. It's gone. Looked up their Facebook page. That's gone. Tried to reach out to their support email address. That doesn't exist. So yeah, $56 down the toilet. You can, or $57 down the toilet. You can be sure I called my bank today to dispute the charge. They charged me. They didn't send me my shit. So don't buy from them. Again, addicttee.com. ADDICTTEE.com. Oh yeah. Some things I forgot in the last episode or the last video. I added HBO Stars and Showtime to my Hulu account, and I've been just watching the ever-loving, yeah, I've been watching the ever-loving crap out of some movies and stuff. I saw some different ones over the weekend. Saw The Meg. That's worth a watch. Maybe every once in a while. It's kind of predictable when halfway through the movie they catch the shark. Only one person has died, and and he wasn't even eaten. He just kind of, spoiler alert, early on in the movie. It's the Asian guy from Heroes. He sacrifices himself to save the rest of the crew, and that's it. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, there's another shark out there, and it's gonna be bigger. And oh, there it is. So if you've seen The Meg, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, and it's worth a watch maybe once. It's entertaining. Jason Statham. So if you like him, it's worth it. I watched Hellboy, the reboot, which was okay. I don't know. Yeah, it was alright. Shazam was really good. And DC has a reputation for being dark. With the Batman and Superman storylines, and even Wonder Woman was kind of dark. Shazam really brings it up to a more positive, funny level. And I actually like Zachary Levi. I've loved him since the TV show Chuck. So I watched that. I watched The Equalizer 2, which was pretty good. At the very end, when he takes out the last bad guy, it's just like, spoiler alert, by the way. But and he takes out the bad guy. I was just like, damn, he fucked him up. Actually, my line, and I don't mean this to be racist or anything, but I was just like, damn, he fucked that nigga up. I mean, literally, it was that way. It was just like, brutal. But, yeah. The other thing is, and I think I mentioned it in the last video, I didn't explain it. Predator Hunting Grounds, I found a little loophole on getting experience and leveling up weapons. Basically, all I did was I entered a private match. You have the quick play where you play with anybody on who's on the servers. Then you have private match where you can invite your friends. I would play a private match, do solo missions, do the fire team missions, and level the hell out of my weapons. I am maxed out. I'm at player level 100, which is the max right now, until they update it with a higher level, and every single weapon is at level 10, which is the highest you can get for any of the weapon systems. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the grenade launcher. It's the little 6-cylinder boom boom grenade launcher. Not a fan of that. Really hard to use. The minigun, it's cool looking and it can produce a lot of damage. It's just hard to control, and it runs through ammo so quick, and yeah, it was almost as difficult as the grenade launcher to get to level 10. But if you need to take out like a swarm of bad guys, or even just lay down massive damage on the Predator all at once, the minigun's your choice. The only problem is you can't run with it when you're carrying that. So that's what I missed last time. Now, as far as ordering stuff online, I do have a website I recommend if you need the big lithium-ion batteries. My vaporizer is finally working again, and it's because last Thursday I ordered from a battery store called 18650batterystore.com, 818650batterystore.com, and No, this is not, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just impressed with their service, and I like complimenting and spreading the word about good service. So I ordered four of the batteries. That was about $13. Also ordered this cool charger, a wall charger, instead of charging it out of the vaporizer, which can kill the batteries, as in the case of why I didn't have it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But this was about $16, $17, $18. And then the coolest part of it was 2 to 4 day shipping was only like $5. Ordered it Thursday, got in today. And then it took forever for the batteries to charge, but that's fine. So I'm actually kind of happy about that. As I've been saying, I'm a happy, single, a lonely woman because my batteries came in. I'm also loving my new headset that I showed in the last video, the Overwatch Man of War headset. This is awesome. It came with an adapter for my computer, so I can do Zoom meetings on the computer instead of just going off the tablet. Great connectivity, great sound. Everybody says that it's clear with the microphone, everything else. The only thing that I really need, and I don't absolutely necessarily need it to use it with the Xbox, but it would probably help out infinitely, is they've got a little adapter for the controller. It goes in a little HDMI port at the bottom of the Xbox controller. Plug it in, it's got all volume control. It's almost like all those little button controls on the steering wheel of a dashboard. And supposedly you get better sound quality and stuff like that. Supposedly it makes connection better than just the little analog port right there on the controller. But so far I haven't had any issues with it. I mean, it works. So yeah. Oh, and my coins, I'm actually pretty impressed with the Western Heritage site too. Like I mentioned in my last one, the thank you first responder coins, I got the email today that they're actually in the mail. That was quick. To actually cast those pewter, 100% pewter coins that quick and get them out, I'm impressed with Western Heritage. So yeah, again, go to their website, find the America Strong or Colorado Strong coins, your choice. On the back it has the same thing, the caduceus with thank you first responders on it. And they're $3 a piece. You can hand them out. It's a good way to support a local business as well as show appreciation for everybody who's really been, they're still working and still doing everything throughout all this pandemic stuff. So yeah, I think those are going to come. It's coming from Loveland, so it should be pretty quick. I may see them by the end of the week, and when I get them, you can be sure that I'll be showing you guys. So that's really about it. I kind of promised my kids some Fortnite time today. I'm gonna hop back on there and try to see if he'll jump on so we can do a little bit of duos or whatever. And yeah, so this is Phoenix13 signing out. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of one another, and make sure to say thank you to all the people out there who are just doing their jobs.